next on Handyman Corner. No, I'm kidding. Matt New Haven on the road here. Just wanted to show you guys what I got in a bag. This was in a bag. One coworker, friend of mine, Mike Howard, gave me some track, more track that didn't have, but he had it there at his house. So he said he wasn't going to be in HO scale. He wanted to go into G scale. So anyway, you take a look at these pieces of track here. Get the light off. This says FW Woolworths and Company, 19 cents a piece for an 18-inch radius curve of brass track. FW Woolworth, if you don't know, unless you're from not the northeast of the United States, pretty much they had them, I think, as far as Ohio and other places. It's now known as Foot Locker. They got taken over. Sorry about that. So, according to Wikipedia, FW Woolworth Company, which I remember seeing Woolworths department stores when I was little. They started in 1879 by Frank Winfield Woolworth in Utica, New York, as a great 5-cent store. So it was February 22nd, 1879. They closed down in 1997 to July, but then name change turned to Foot Locker in 2001. Obviously, Foot Locker is who makes or has shoes and stuff. So that's not the subject of the thing here. So in the bag also, I got looks like Chewbacca and a bunch of army guys, and if you don't know what these round things are, this was the latest craze in the 90s. Pogs. If you don't know what a pog is, look it up. Basically, it's like they're like giant tiddlywinks, pretty much. If you don't know what tiddlywinks are, well, then, I don't know. You didn't have a childhood or something, I don't know. I'm just kidding. There's like a fighter jet plane or something in there. So anyway, also, interesting thing, there was some cars, or cars, if you're, hearing somebody from Canada, or Ontario, I think it's Ontario, when you hear Red Green, he always says cars, Kers, kind of like Massachusetts, they say car, which is C-A-A-H, kind of like how you would pronounce it. So anyway, there is a Santa Fe El Capitan I think that's a 50-foot or 80 plug box car. It's Tyco, of course. If I can find, there it is. Logo is right there. It's a 1970s Tyco. It has a missing wheel there. It's the metal axles, obviously. If you can kind of see the crack in the wheel, right there. Right there. See that line? That's a crack. And there's one on this wheel here somewhere, I think. It's just because the hot and cold, or the metal itself was not basically the same thing that Bachmann had, or Lifelike, with the Proto 1000s. The metal and the plastic wasn't compatible. Also, here's a New Haven boxcar. The wheels were not on it. The trucks itself, they were not on it. It was just a plain boxcar. I put, I believe it's 2256 screws or whatever. I bought them on eBay. Whole bag of them for like $6. And I think it was free shipping on eBay. So, good deal on that. If you got athearn cars and stuff, Ask model railroaders out there what screws they use for the trucks here, because they actually thread right in beautifully. It probably those kind of cut threads in the plastic to actually, it probably a little bit bigger than the normal, but it's fine, it works. There was this pink lemonade container. No, there's not pink lemonade in it. There is trucks, athearn sprung trucks, and a couple other trucks in there. One of them for this flat car here. This is a MARX flat car with load. I believe these are culverts or a pipe, and the trucks on it are messed up. It's supposed to be heavy duty trucks here, to where this one has the wheel set. This side would have the wheel set with the coupler, and this side is completely gone, it's missing. So I'm going to have to find something, or I'll finagle something, who knows. Eventually, I'm not in a big hurry to do it. Here is a caboose. It's missing its smokestack. It's just a shell. Here is a River Odyssey, Michigan Central, New York Central System gondola. It's missing wheels, trucks, basically. Random wheel. That's probably in that container. Here's an athearn 3-bay tanker, Texaco. Got the sprung trucks and everything on it. Couplers are good. I mean, I would replace them myself, but I don't. I've pretty much ran out of KDs, so I got Bachman Easy Mate regular ones that came at the flea market a while back. It was on a little tray, and it had KD coupler boxes. So anyway, you got that Texaco tanker. Just the handrail is in bad shape. Other than that, it's perfect. To me, it's fine. I'm not a big picky person about that stuff. And here is a Lehigh Portland cement car. This, if you don't know what that logo is, made in USA, MAR, and then there's an X, the MARX brand, which was made in 1919, and they ran out of business in 1980. They were coming out of New York City, New York. Louis Marx, founder, and they did HO scale stuff. They did, I believe it's O scale, if I can kind of glance at the wiki. O scale and toys and tin toys and stuff like that. So you got MARX tanker here, and coupling up to the AHM Plymouth switcher. Here's another MARX flat car. It's good shape. It's missing I think it would be missing the stakes that go alongside it. But here's the thing. If you look at this clip here, you take a guess what that's for? I'll give you a second. I'll come back to it after. Let me roll the switcher forward. Now, got another MARX, New York Central System, bay window caboose, I believe they call it, 3-bay caboose. Has a little smokestack here. I think that's the height that it's supposed to be, unless it has to be pushed up more. Who knows? I think it's actually where it's supposed to be. Radio equipped. 29296, 298 is the road number it's on it. It's under the MARX. It's from the 1960s. I don't know how rare these things are, but I thought it was pretty neat that I got them for the collection. It's just like, wow. I've never seen that logo, and I was like, what the heck is that? You know? So, of course, that's a bunch of random cars that I have in the background. And my isopropyl, not dumped over, but the bottle tipped down, is another one. It's a Baltimore in Ohio. It's missing the rear ladder. I believe there was one somewhere, unless it never came with it. I forgot. It's missing the smokestack here. It's got the nice sprung trucks. And as you can see, it's an old athearn. Nice shape for something like that, you know. I mean, heck, it's been sitting in his little garage shed type thing. He was telling me. Let me get the little switcher to go back up. And yeah, a little Plymouth switcher works quite well for pulling that much. That's what she's made to really pull, not a lot of things. I think it runs better since I cleaned it. I haven't cleaned any more than what I have. So that is it. Have a good one, everyone. Be safe and take care of yourselves. This is Matt signing off. Have a good one.